Yes. So like I was asking, the game against Dominican Republic, after going down 1-0, how, was the feeling amongst the players for you, in fact, not the players in general?
For me, I was calm. I know we gonna come back in that game because we have some players in the bench who can help us also in that game.
Mm.
And losing 1-0 in the first half, I think that was before 30 minutes. So I think it's not really a problem. So we
Mm.
knew we're gonna come back and get a goal, but we don't know about the second goal, how it's going to come. So, but thank God we got the first goal, and before the end of the game, we got another goal. We are happy
Mm.
because we needed to
And
win that game.
yeah, yeah. I mean, it's always important to be able to start the tournament with a win, build your momentum. We know that another thing is that with all these tournaments, it's only three matches in the group stage, so you have to pick up good results, at every possible stage.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm moving forward to the next game, against Italy. I mean, this is a game that a lot of people do not believe in you guys. Whether from fans, whether from media. I spoke to many people before the game. People said they're not even going to watch the match, I beg, because there's no point. They already know what's going to happen. But we were able to pull out a very fantastic result, beating Italy by 2 goals to nil. You played in that game as well. How did you feel getting that win against Italy?
I would say from the coaching staff, they played a very big role in that game. Um, we spoke before the game. They made some changes and they explained why they did everything. So I think the coaches played a big role in that game, and the guys also uh, they were strong mentally because we know Brazil is going to be like a tough game for us. We are not even thinking about Italy. We are thinking about Brazil. So we are going out there to win Italy and at least get a draw against Brazil. So we went to that game all in, everybody. The guys who started the first half, they fought very hard. If you watch the game, you see the first half was really tough for us. We were defending a lot. So we are very compact in that game. And in the second half, everything changed. We got a goal and also the second goal. So we are so happy because that was our aim to win the first game and the second game to get the qualification to another stage. So, and we did it. So we are so happy.
Mm. And the third game against Brazil, another tough match. We ended up losing that game 2-0. And, annoyingly, all of a sudden, we are finishing third in our group, after winning two matches. As a player, how does that feel? To know that you won two matches, but somehow you still came third.
Um, we wanted to win every game if possible. I think in the meeting, the coaches, they wanted us to win, and we, the players, we want to win all games. So, but it happened that we are losing 2-0 in the first half against Brazil. So it was difficult to accept. For me, it was difficult because we want to be at least in a safer side where we can win our games easy. I know no team is easy, but you can see the other group, it's not that difficult like our own group when we came third. So we were disappointed somehow, but it's just what it is, and we have to fight for every
Mm.
other game. So that's it. I think the
I mean,
coaches, they
that.
were more under pressure than us, we the players. We were also calm. Even at least we qualified to the other stage. We don't care who is coming, Argentina, anybody. We don't care. We just want to play football. That's it.
Amazing. And I mean, you already mentioned their name, Argentina. In the round of 16, we were drawn up against the hosts. Being the host country, of course, they want to impress their fans. They
Yeah.
want to do their best. And I mean, in global football terms as well, when you think of Argentina, they just won their first team, just won the World Cup,
Yeah.
only in December. So of course, people would expect Argentina to be a tough opposition. And like I said previously, I spoke to some people before the Argentina game again. They said, I beg, we go lose this match. They know they watch this one, that one. So we played against Argentina and we beat them 2-0. How did you feel? You played 90 minutes in that game. How was it on the pitch? Did you feel the pressure? And how was it to get that result?
When we saw that draw that we're going to play against Argentina first, we are like, okay, it's not a big deal. We just have to go there. At the end, it's just 90 minutes. If we win, we win. If we lose, we lose. But in the meeting, we were like having a meeting, making our strategies, how to play from the coaches and everyone. So I just said one thing because I remember the game against Apua Nicosia in Cyprus. It was almost the same atmosphere, a lot of fans. And if you're not strong mentally, you cannot play in such games. And like they always say, big games are meant for big players. So I said, it's just all or nothing. It's either we go out and win or we don't go at all. We stay back and just travel to Nigeria. Or we go there and give everything and leave the rest to God. So for me, I was not even thinking to start that game. I was also okay. Two games I came in from the bench and I was like, okay, if I come from the bench also, it's not a problem. But at the end, the coach wanted me to start the game. I spoke to the guys, we need to be calm. If we are under pressure, we're going to lose this game, but we need to remain calm as much as possible. Just go in there. We all play street football. Let's play like we are in our homes. Let's enjoy the moment and everything. It's going to be a difficult one because of the whole scenario. We are playing against the host country, like you said, and everybody there is going to support them, not us. We don't even have a single fan, just one or two people from Nigeria, from NFF who came. They are the only ones supporting us. The rest is us. So, oh God, what is this network, man? Light, Nigeria. Oh, we went there. If you can see the first 10, 15 minutes, we are trying as much as possible to be calm, to control the game, like, and the game started getting tough and everything, but at the end we managed to win. It was like the best moment of my life. I was so happy after that game. I could not even sleep at night. I think I slept 5 o'clock in the morning because the next day we don't have training. It's just recovery and everything. So I was happy because I spoke to my boss in Nigeria campus a day before that game. He was so down. He was like, "Are you sure you guys are going to win this game?" I said, "Don't worry. We got everything under control. Just support us, pray for us, and we just go and do our thing." And we won the game 2-0 in the second half. So it was a great experience, and we are happy for that.
Amazing, amazing. And then coming to our final game of the tournament, very tough match against South Korea. Unfortunately, we eventually lost this game in extra time. I mean, nobody likes to lose a match of football. Of course, we already know that. But to lose in extra time is even more painful because you fought for so long, and it was from a set piece. I mean, kudos to them. They played a good game. It was a nice header, you know.
Yeah.
But going out, in that stage after beating the odds of what people expected, even what Nigerians expected, how
Yeah.
did that make you guys feel? Did you feel like, yeah, we did a good job still? Or were you down, thinking that, we should have even done better than this?
After the game, I was not feeling it that much after the game. Like when the game ended, I was still like, okay, I went to encourage the guys, good game, don't worry. We've tried, we gave everything, but it just happened. But I think 4 o'clock in the morning because we couldn't sleep, me and my roommate. 4 o'clock in the morning, I started feeling it. I was like, no, we cannot lose this game. I think that was one of the easiest game for us in that game because we had everything under control. We controlled the game. We like everything was on us. We are doing good, but at the end we lost that game. It was very difficult to accept. For me, I didn't accept that defeat. And even when the game ended 0-0 in the game, like 90 minutes, I was in my head, I was feeling somehow. I was like, no, we need to win this game from the first minute. But now we are going to struggle a lot. So we still went in there trying our best. We just got a goal from
They
nothing.
are they are only shot on targets in the whole match, and they
Yeah,
managed to score that goal. I mean, painful defeats. Like you said, we controlled the game for the most part, but that's football. Is one of the things when it happens in your favor is one of the things that you love about football. But when it happens against you, is also one of the most painful things about football. The fact that you don't have to control the match and you can just win
yeah.
a game. But overall, looking at the entire tournament, looking at your personal performances, do you feel proud of what you were able to do? Able to represent your country at that level. How do you assess it?
First, I'm so happy to be there. We have like, I don't know, I cannot count how many players in Nigeria, and I got selected to play in that competition. It was like a great honor. I'm so happy. Just being there alone is something to me. And I got few games, all the games I played, all the games. So I think, will I say the world should judge? I don't want to say anything about myself. And for me, I'm
Mm,
happy. I'm happy to be there. And I think the football should just speak, not me. Yeah.
okay, fair enough. I mean, if I were to say, I personally think you had a good tournament. Again, I was proud of the team because honestly, the team exceeded the expectations of many Nigerians. People thought we are going to go out earlier than that. Some people didn't even think we'll make it out of the group. I mean, of course, unfortunate way to go out, but overall, I would say I would give you maybe like a 7/10. For the performance in the tournament. Okay, final two questions I have about the under 20 team. I mean, um, who, in your own opinion, was Nigeria's best player at that tournament?
Mm, our best player in that tournament. Answer
Mm.
this question. I think for me, I like this guy a lot, Frederick, the number 12.
Benjamin Frederick.
Yeah, I like him a lot. How he plays, I enjoy when he's playing, and also Dagger. So
Mm.
but I cannot mention one. I cannot. I know. I
Okay.
don't.
I mean, to be fair, I mean, those are two people that a lot of people that were watching on TV also felt like were very impressive. I mean, Daniel Dagas, his name has been making the rounds, since the tournament. And then my last question would be, who do you think is the most underrated player on that team? Because we that are watching on TV, we only see a perspective of the players, but you
Yeah,
see them in training, you see them on the field, everything. Who do you think is the person that is really, really good, but people just don't know it?
people don't know it, or they
Or
don't
maybe people,
play.
maybe, or
Them.
maybe they're not talking about the person enough.
Who deserve more
The person that
people,
deserves more praise, that is not getting
more
enough
praise.
praise.
I think
Yeah.
my friend Ume.
Man.
Yeah.
Mm. Okay, good choice. I mean, you make your friend happy by by saying that as well. Um, okay. So yes, that's all I had on the under 20 World Cup. Now let's just talk a little bit about your goals, and then we'll play some games and wrap it up. So far, honestly, I've enjoyed talking to you. I like your calm spirit. I like your responses. Um, So looking forward in your career, I mean, you're only 20 years old. God willing,
I
you
will
can
be
play for
20, 30th of June this month.
30th of June. Okay, so you're even not yet 20. Okay, but God willing, I mean, you have maybe Ronaldo is still playing at 37, so maybe you have 17 more years to play football. Who knows, you know? What are some short term and long term goals that you have for yourself in your career?
Um, if God permits, I want to play in the highest level in football. Yeah, I want to
And
play
when you say sorry, when you say highest level, what do you consider to be the highest level?
highest level in football. For me, it's like playing in the World Cup, like in the Senior World Cup
The Senior
and
World Cup.
in the Champions League,
Mm,
but
mm,
and also not just Champions League, but coming to the Champions League with a team that people know. So
mm. Okay, okay. And do you think maybe, everybody has dreams. One day, do you want to be the African best player? Do you want to be the world best player? Win maybe 3 Ballon d'Ors, who knows?
I don't know if I can be African best player. I want, but for me, I
Mm,
need to work hard. Everything
mm,
depends on me. Working hard, I can get whatever God want permits. So I
yeah.
think I just need to work hard to reach my goals. But I've not thought about being African best player. But I just want to
Mm,
work hard. I just want to work hard, um, be disciplined, and the rest will come.
yeah, yeah. Okay, amazing, amazing responses. Um, Looking at the senior national team, the Super Eagles, I mean, right now is one of the times that Nigeria is blessed with so much talent. So many players that are even so good are not even making the squad sometimes. Is there anybody that you look up to?
I like Wilfred Ndidi. I like also Onyedikachi in Club Brugge. Yes.
Rafael Onyedika.
Yeah, I like
Mm.
Onyedikachi.
I mean, those
I
are.
watch a lot of his games in Club Brugge and even before joining Club Brugge. So I think
mm.
he's a top player for me.
Yeah, I mean, Ndidi, of course. I mean, every Nigerian football fans knows Ndidi and what he has done, for Nigeria and also in the Premier League. And Onyedika is another young player that is very good, in my own opinion, one of the best midfielders that we have right now. And he's
Mm.
still upcoming, in general terms. So he has a lot that he will still do in his career. So those are, two good players to look up to. Okay. Let's now play a few games, just have some fun and enjoy to wrap up the conversation. So the first game that we're going to play is Quickfire. So I'm going to ask you questions, and I just want you to give me the first thing that comes to your mind.
Okay.
Just the first thing, not don't think of it too much, just the first one. So who is your favorite Nigerian player of all time?
JJ Okocha.
Okay. Who is your favorite football coach of all time?
Pep Guardiola.
Mm. What is your favorite food to eat before a match?
Pasta.
So many players eat pasta before game. Okay. Um, who is your favorite superhero from comic books, from movies? Who's your favorite superhero?
I don't really watch movies.
Okay. If you could be anybody in the world, you could live their life for one day. Who would you like to be?
Yeah, Toure.
Yaya Toure. That's an interesting one. Okay. If you could have any superpower, what would you want?
I want to appear and disappear.
Okay. Do you have any superstitions before a game? Some people maybe they have to wear their left sock before their right sock. Do you have any superstitions?
No, I just need to warm up with my rosary. That's all.
Okay. Um, Nike or Adidas?
Adidas.
Okay. Jollof rice or fried rice?
Jollof rice.
Okay. Rice or swallow?
Rice.
Rice. Okay. Lagos or Abuja?
Lagos.
Mm,
Lagos, Lagos.
okay. Casual wear or traditional wear?
Casual wear.
Okay. Shoes or wristwatches?
Shoes.
Shoes. Track suits or formal suits?
Tracksuit.
And then finally, Champions League or AFCON?
Champions League.
Okay, okay. Nice one. Um, let's play another game. This game is do you remember? Do you remember? So I'm going to ask you about a moment, something that might have happened in your life, and you just tell me if you remember, and you give us a little bit of story about that time. Um, so do you remember the first football that you ever owned as a boy?
No.
Mm, okay. Do you remember your first childhood crush? The first person I ever had a crush on?
No, 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 no. I can't remember. I can't remember. That should be a
Okay.
long time ago. Yeah.
Do you remember your first pair of boots that you ever had?
Yeah, I
What boots were
remember.
they?
Yeah, it's Umbro. It's Umbro. I think that boot, it was like it came like this okreka stuff that they do sell in Nigeria. So there
Mm,
was one auntie in our compound. She it's not actually a boot, it's a trainer's.
mm,
There is no store, there is nothing. So she she went to market and she bought some stuff. So I saw the boot. I and my cousin brother. So we are like, okay, let's wait who will buy the boot first. I was waiting for my dad to come back from work and everything, and he's also waiting for his dad to come back. So we are like arguing. I said, I will buy this boot, you will not buy. He said, I will buy. So at the end, my dad came back first and he gave me money. I think I bought that boot 3,000 naira then, and he gave me
mm,
money. Then I went to pay. I took the boots.
mm. And I mean, now I'm sure you've played in so many different frame boots. Um,
Yeah.
okay, next one. Do you remember the first time somebody watched you play football and they told you that you are special?
Yeah,
Can you tell us about it?
that was my first time going to town to play football, like a trials. And the coach saw me. He said, "I think you can play football. You have a lot of qualities as a young kid. So I want you to stay, train with us, and grow from here." So that's also a word of encouragement to me. And
Mm.
from there, I started playing with them.
And do you remember how old you were at that time?
I think I was 9. Yeah, I was 9 years old
Hmm,
then.
9 years old. Mate, if they told me that I was special at 9, maybe I'll be playing football. I will not be the one interviewing you. um, okay. Do you remember the first goal that you scored in a competitive match?
I don't really score goals. Like I can make assists. No, I can't remember.
Hmm,
In a
okay.
no,
No,
okay,
I mean
yeah.
at any level, just but it was a competitive game and you scored.
Okay, I scored one free kick in my team, in the second team in Bulgaria. I
Hmm,
scored a free kick. That game, if we lose that game, our second team is going to relegation. They'll go to third league.
oh, wow.
So I scored a free kick and we won that game. So
Amazing. Amazing. Okay. And then finally, do you remember now also at any level, do you remember the first trophy or award that you ever won?
personal award.
Either personal or team. It doesn't matter. The first one.
Trophy, yeah. I think we finished third. We finished third, and we got a trophy and a medal and a bronze medal.
Mm.
That's last
At
season.
Oh, last season. Oh, okay, okay, interesting. Okay, okay. That is it for Do You Remember? And then my final game, and I'll let you go, is Would You Rather. So for this game, I'm going to give you two scenarios, and you just tell us which one you
Okay.
prefer, which one you would rather choose. Okay.
Okay.
First one, would you rather score a goal or assist a goal?
There you go.
Okay. Um, would you rather play in the World Cup? So Super Eagles play in the World Cup, and Nigeria goes out in the group stage, or you don't play at all and Nigeria wins the World Cup.
Play and go out in the group stage.
Okay. Would you rather score a goal from 30 yards or dribble four players and you score?
Score from 30 yards.
Okay. Would you rather be the best player on the worst team in your league or be the worst player on the best team in your league?
Be the best player, the worst team in my league.
The worst team. Okay.
Yeah.
If it was the 90th minute of a very important game and they told you to take a penalty, would you rather take that penalty or let somebody else take it?
I will take it.
You'll take it. Okay. Would you rather have a long career and at the end people consider you to be an average player, or you have a short career and at the end people consider you to be a great player?
A long career.
Long career. Okay. Would you rather you win a match 1-0 and you score in the 90th minute, or you win the match 4-0 and you score the first goal?
Winning 4-0 and scoring the first goal.
Okay. Would you rather play in a match with your best friend and you guys lose the game, or you play against your best friend and you win the match?
Play against my best friend and win the match.
Okay. Would you rather meet your childhood idol? So let's say Michael Carrick. Would you rather meet him just in a casual event, maybe at a party or a ceremony somewhere, or would you rather play against him?
I wish I could play against him, but
I mean, he's a
he's
coach
not
now,
there
so
anymore.
yeah.
I'll
Okay,
play under him.
okay. Would you rather score a goal in every home game of the season, or you score a goal in every away game of the season?
Score in away game
Away game.
of the season.
Okay. This one, you said you like assist more, so I'll change it a little bit. Would you rather, when you retire, you have the record for the most assists in football, or you have the record for the most trophies in football?
The most trophies in football.
The most trophies. Okay. Um.
Assist with
w-
there.
okay. Would you rather you go a whole year you don't play football, or you play every match in that year, no goal, no assists?
Play every match that year, no goal, no assist.
Okay. Um. If you played for a team and your team went 5 years finishing second for 5 straight years, would you rather stay in that team, or you join the team that is always winning and you win the title with them?
I will stay in my team and try to win first.
Okay, okay. Um, would you rather play in the rain or play in the snow?
In the rain.
In the rain. When you are retired, or even maybe when you are playing, would you rather have your own signature football boots? You know, the way they have CR7 boots, Messi has his own boots.
Yeah.
Would you rather have your own boots, or would you rather have an award that is named after you?
I want an award named after
An
me.
award named after you. Okay. Um, would you rather for a whole season you start every match, but the coach is always subbing you off, or you don't start at all, but you know that the coach will always bring you on to finish the game?
Start.
You rather start. It's interesting. I always say this question because a lot of people say they rather start, but imagine maybe like now you're playing Champions League final, and then the game is 0-0 or 1-1, and then 80th minute, coach now say, "Oh, yeah, come off." You want to be there. You want to be there till
Um,
the end.
no, I
Well,
prefer to start the game. The feeling is much better than
mm,
being outside. Yeah,
okay,
starting in
okay.
group.
Would you rather play in the burning hot sun or in an extremely cold weather?
Cold weather.
Mm, okay. Would you rather Messi or Ronaldo?
Ronaldo.
Ronaldo. All right. That is it for Would You Rather, and that is the end of our conversation interview. I've honestly enjoyed talking to you. Sorry, I kept you longer than I said I was going to, but we also
No
had
problem.
a little break in between. So this is something new that I want to start doing for my interviews. If you could recommend one player that you think I should also talk to, and you will help me tell that player to come on. Who is the player that you recommend that I also have an interview with and talk to?
I think you should talk to my friend. Yeah.
Emmanuel Ume.
Yes.
Okay, okay, sounds good. So I will send a message to him, but I also want you to send a message to him and let him know that EaglesTracker would like
No problem. We are
to let him know
together.
that.
We are even together. He's here.
Oh, okay, okay, nice. So
Yeah.
yes, I'll send a message to him, but let him know as well that EaglesTracker would like to talk to him, and we'll
Okay.
set something up as well. Final question, final word from you. For any fan, anybody that's watching this video, what is the message that you would like to send to them?
Um, just keep on following me and supporting me, praying for me, and I'll make you guys proud.
Mm. All right. Thank you very much, Tochukwu. Thank you for your time. I wish you all the best. We'll keep supporting you. We'll keep following your journey. And, we hope to see you rise to even, many more higher levels in your career. Thank you.
Thank you so much.